This man moved his entire life to Florida for his wife, and when he asked to see her phone, she refused and called him crazy. So he did this on camera. Watch.
You tell me you've never cheated on me again, right?
Nope.
And so today, you won't let me look in your phone. For what reason? Why?
Because it's not your business.
Right. I'm telling you, you're telling me I keep leaving you and I'm not helping you fight for your kids. This is what I'm going to tell you right here on camera on video for you. I am willing to drive to Florida today, move everything back and pay all the thousands of dollars. You told me the truth about everything there is to know about you and the wrongs you've caused me. I've done the same. And yet here we are today. You tell me you've never cheated on me again, right?
Nope.
And so today, you won't let me look in your phone. For what reason? Why?
Because it's not your business.
Right. It's not my business what's in your phone. We're married. We're actively together. You can have my phone anytime you want. You used to say I can have your phone anytime I want. That's what you used to say all the time. Now, all of a sudden, I showed up to her house unexpectedly, and I can't look in her phone today.
No.
Why, honey?
Because
in the rest of the world, what would you think it was?
You're nuts.
I'm nuts. I know.
Really are.
Because you don't want me to see that phone, I'm nuts. So anyway, this is what I'm going to do.
You know he moved to Florida because you told him to. He paid for everything. Uprooted his whole life for you. And now when he shows up and asks to see your phone, suddenly it's none of his business. She used to tell him he could check her phone anytime. Now, she won't let him do that, and she's calling him crazy for even asking. That switch-up tells you everything you need to know. If there's nothing to hide, why can't he see the phone? You both are married. You told this man to move states for you. But your phone is off limits? Nah. Bro, she's obviously hiding something. When someone flips the script that hard and makes you feel crazy for asking reasonable questions, they're not the victim. You are. What do y'all think? Is he right to be suspicious, or is he doing too much? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
I'm picking up my prescription.
Prescription for what?
I'm gonna have a little cold, a little cough.
A cough?
Yeah.
Is for that or for your hormones?
What are you talking about, my hormones?
I just found out today that.
What are you talking about? You're scaring me right now.
You're a male.
I'm not
a
a
man.
male, baby. Look at me. I am all woman.
You're a man.
I'm not a man.
I just talked to your sister and she told me everything, and then she gave me the results.
She's playing with you. She's
What is
lying to
that?
you. I'm all woman. I'm all woman, and you know that. Me and you have been together. What are you sitting here saying? What is this?
Well, you never told me that you were a man.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're scaring me at this point.
I'm scaring you? Really?
Yes.
You're scaring me? Why you didn't tell me? I'm married to a man. I want you to give me the ring back because I'm on the
I'm not
divorce.
giving a ring back. I'm
What?
not giving. You're embarrassing me. I'm not giving a ring back.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So, are you sure?
You making a scene in front of
Am I
all
making-
these people in this
I'm
store.
making a scene.
Like, why are you doing this?
Look at the results. Why does it have your name there, Rita?
Why does it? Ask yourself that. Before you walked up and trying to embarrass me,
Hey.
why you didn't ask yourself that?
You got one chance. Only one chance. We can talk. If you're honest to me, I'm gonna ask you once again. I'm gonna ask you one last time and be honest. I want you to be honest.
So she lied about being born male, married him without telling him the truth? That's not love. That's deception. You don't get to decide what's important information for someone else. He had the right to know before he married you, and she took that choice away from him. And now she's refusing to give him a divorce like he doesn't have a say? No, man. You can't trap someone in a marriage they didn't fully consent to because you withheld the truth. Women will lie about major things, manipulate situations to get what they want, then turn around and act like the victim when men feel betrayed. You built this entire relationship on hiding who you really are. What did you expect was going to happen when he found out? What do y'all think? Is he right to want out, or should he stay with her? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And on the topic of partners hiding major secrets, we got an anonymous story from one of our subscribers who found a hotel receipt in his wife's car and now thinks she might be having an affair. You guys need to hear this and advise him on what to do. He will be in the comment section reading all your advice. Let's get into it.
Hi Simon, my name is Kevin. I'm 29. I need some outside perspective because I honestly don't know if I'm crazy or if what I found is as bad as I think it is. I've been married to my wife Amanda for 3 years, together for 6 total. We don't have kids yet. We've been trying for the past year with no luck. which has been stressful on both of us. She works in pharmaceutical sales and travels for work maybe once or twice a month, usually just overnight trips. Last Thursday she told me she had a work conference in Atlanta. Said she'd be gone Thursday night and back Friday evening. Normal stuff. She's done these trips sometimes. Friday night she gets home around 7 p.m., seems fine, we order food, watch a movie, go to bed. Nothing out of the ordinary. Saturday morning I'm getting ready to go to the gym and I realize I left my wallet in her car from when we got food the night before. I go out to grab it from the center console and that's when I see it, a hotel receipt just sitting there in the cup holder. It's from a Marriott in Atlanta. Thursday night. Room charge for one night. But here's what made my stomach drop. The room was a suite. Not a standard room. A suite. For a work trip? And the total was almost $400 for one night. Her company has a travel policy. They book standard rooms at specific hotels. I know because she's complained about it before, said they're cheap and always put her in basic rooms. So why is she in a $400 suite? I take a picture of the receipt and put it back. I don't say anything to her yet because I'm trying to process what I'm looking at. Then I start thinking. I pull up our credit card statements online, the one we share for household stuff. She always uses the company card for work travel, so there shouldn't be anything on ours. But I look at Thursday's charges anyway. There's a charge from a liquor store in Atlanta, $86. Thursday afternoon, a few hours before she would have checked into the hotel. She doesn't even drink liquor, she only drinks wine. And even if she did, why would she buy alcohol on our personal card if this is a work trip? Now I'm spiraling. I look at her location history on Find My iPhone. We share locations, always have, neither of us ever had an issue with it. Thursday night her location shows the Marriott from about 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. Then it shows a different address about 15 minutes away until 2:30 a.m. Then back to the Marriott at 3 a.m. I look up the address. It's a high-rise apartment building. Sunday morning I still haven't said anything. I'm trying to give her a chance to tell me if something happened. I ask her how the conference was. She says it was fine, boring, same old presentations. I ask if she did anything after. She says no, just ordered room service and went to bed early because she was exhausted. She just lied straight to my face. I don't know what to do. Part of me wants to confront her right now and ask her to explain the suite, the liquor store charge, why her location was at an apartment building until 3 a.m. But part of me is terrified of what she's going to say. What if she admits she cheated? What if there's some explanation I'm not seeing? What if I'm wrong and I blow up my marriage over nothing? But I can't think of a single innocent explanation for all of this. Am I missing something here? Should I confront her or try to get more information first? I feel like I'm losing my mind. What would you advise I do, please? I will be in the comments reading all your community advice. Thank you.
Kevin, you're not crazy. You're not missing anything. You already know what happened. A $400 suite when her company books standard rooms? Liquor on your personal card when she doesn't drink liquor, and this is supposed to be a work trip? Her location at an apartment building until 3 a.m., then back to the hotel? And then she lies to your face about ordering room service and going to bed early? Bro, come on. You know what this is. She wasn't alone in that suite. Someone else was there. That's why it's a suite and not a standard room. Whoever she was with upgraded. The liquor wasn't for her, it was for them. And the apartment? That's where whoever she's with lives. She left the hotel, went to his place, stayed until 3 a.m., then went back to the hotel to keep up appearances. And here's the part that should hurt the most. You've been trying for a baby for a year. She knows how much that means to you. And she still did this. You don't need more information. You have the receipt, the charges, the location data, and the lie. That's enough. Confronting her isn't about getting the truth anymore. It's about seeing if she'll own it or keep lying. Sit her down. Show her the receipt. Show her the liquor charge. Show her the location history. Ask her to explain it. Don't let her flip it on you. Don't let her say you're invading her privacy or being controlling. She lied. She got caught. Now she needs to explain. And when she can't, you'll have your answer. What do you guys think Kevin should do? Drop your advice in the comments because he's reading. And if you've got your own story, subscribe and send it in. We only feature subscriber stories.
What are you doing? Are you doing a video of yourself?
Yeah.
Right here. Or me? Are you secretly filming me?
Who are you? Mr. Red?
Hey, for you to know. I'm the dude going to the 12th floor. They just decided today to divorce his wife after 15 years. That's who the fuck I am. Who are you?
That man just let out 15 years of pain in 10 seconds. You could hear it in his voice.
Why do men think it's appropriate to approach women in public who are actively engaged in something? Like, I went to the park yesterday to have a little fall picnic by myself for my birthday. Yeah, happy birthday me. And this man came up to me while I was reading a book and just started asking me questions. What's your favorite color? Do you like to dance? What's your favorite sport? Where are you from? How old are you? Are you single or married? In what universe is that appropriate? And then he had the audacity to get a little snippy with me when he asked for my social media, and I said, sorry, I don't give that out to strangers. He's like, well, how are you gonna make connections? I don't wanna make a connection with you. Go away. I just can't ever imagine myself doing that. Like, it's so bizarre.
So a man approached you in public, tried to have a one-on-one conversation with you, but now you're sitting here acting like men approaching women in real life is some kind of violation. Where exactly are men supposed to meet women then? You women are mad about dating apps. You're mad about DMs. And now you're mad about someone talking to you in person at a park. And you can't ever imagine yourself doing that. Yeah, because you don't have to. Women don't approach. Y'all sit back and complain when men do it wrong, and complain when they don't do it at all. He wasn't disrespectful. He wasn't creepy. He just tried to talk to you, and you acted like he ruined your day. What do y'all think? Is she right that he was out of line, or is this just ridiculous? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
I'm sorry.
How was the lie?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
How was the lie?
No, what did you say before that?
What?
What did you say before that?
I'm gonna take my walk.
Before that.
You wanna do it?
Right.
What?
What did you expect me to say? I said no, but what did you expect me to say?
I never know. What difference does it make?
Well, it makes a lot of difference.
You're making a video.
Anyway, exciting times over here, just off the live and catching up with emails and TikToks, and anyway, that's what I get. You want to do it? Marriage 101.
So your husband asks you a simple question. Do you want to be intimate? And when you say no, he immediately accepts it and moves on to asking about your day. No pressure, no attitude, just respect for your answer. But that's not enough for you. You had to shame him. You had to make him feel small for even asking. And then you film it and post it online for everyone to see. This right here is what breaks men down over time. He wasn't pushy. He wasn't demanding. He asked his wife a straightforward question and was ready to move on the second you said no. But you couldn't just let it be a no. You had to make it about how busy you are, how you're catching up on emails and TikToks, like those things are more important than him. And you can hear it in his voice when he realizes he's being filmed. That's not anger, that's exhaustion. That's a man who's tired of being made to feel like he's a burden for wanting his own wife. He took the rejection fine until you decided to embarrass him with it. When you're more concerned about your TikTok followers than your husband's feelings, that's a problem. When you're shaming the man you married for desiring you, you're telling him he doesn't matter. And eventually, he's going to believe you. So what do y'all think? Is she wrong for how she handled this? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And since we're on the topic of women making men feel small, we got a story from one of our subscribers whose girlfriend makes more money than him and wants her name to be the only one on the lease when they move in together, even though he's paying $800 a month. Now he's questioning if she even sees him as an equal partner. You guys need to hear this and let him know what you think. He'll be in the comments.
Hey Simon, please keep me anonymous. I need advice on something that's been eating at me for weeks now, and I don't know if I'm in the right or completely out of line. I've been with my girlfriend Alyssa for 2 years. We don't live together, but we've talked about it. She makes good money as a nurse, probably pulls in around $75K a year. I'm a teacher. I make about $48K. It's never been an issue between us until recently. Last month, she brought up the idea of us getting an apartment together. I was excited about it. We started looking at places and she kept showing me these luxury apartments, granite countertops, gym in the building, parking garage, the whole thing. Rent is like $2,400 a month. I told her that's way out of my budget. I can swing maybe $800, $900 max for my half. She got quiet and then said, well, maybe we don't have to split it 50-50. I asked what she meant and she said since she makes more, it would make sense for her to pay more. She suggested she'd pay $1,600 and I'd pay $800. I said, okay, that works. Then 2 days ago we're talking about it again and she drops this on me. She wants her name to be the only one on the lease. I'm like, what? She says since she's paying twice as much, she should be the one on the lease and I'd basically be living there with her. Not as a tenant, just as her boyfriend staying there. I told her that doesn't seem fair. If I'm paying $800 a month, my name should be on the lease too. That's my home too. She said it's not about fairness, it's about protecting herself financially since she's putting in more money. She said if we break up, she doesn't want to be stuck dealing with getting me off the lease or me refusing to leave. I get where she's coming from, but now I feel like I'm just renting a room in her apartment, not actually moving in together as a couple. And what happens if we do break up and I've been paying $800 a month for a year? I have no legal right to be there. She could just kick me out whenever she wants. My boys are telling me I'm being dumb and I should just take the deal, live in a nice place for cheap and stop complaining. But something about it feels off to me, like I'm not an equal partner in this. When I brought this up to Alyssa, she got frustrated and said I'm being insecure about her making more money than me. That this has nothing to do with equality and everything to do with my ego. She said if the roles were reversed and I was making more, I'd understand her position. But I don't think that's true. If I was making more and paying more, I'd still want both our names on the lease because we're supposed to be building something together. Now she's saying maybe we should just hold off on moving in together until I figure out what I really want. But I know what I want. I want us to move in together as equals, even if we're not paying equal amounts. Am I wrong for wanting my name on the lease? Should I just accept her offer and stop making it a big deal? Or is this a red flag that she doesn't see us as real partners? Please advise me on what to do. I will be reading all your community advice in the comments.
Here's the thing. She's treating you like a tenant, not a partner. And she knows it. If you're paying $800 a month, your name goes on the lease. Period. It doesn't matter if she's paying double, you're still contributing real money every month to live there. That's your home too. But she wants all the control while you foot part of the bill with none of the security. And her excuse about protecting herself financially? That's garbage. If she's worried about you refusing to leave if you break up, that tells you she's already thinking about breaking up. She's planning her exit while asking you to move in. Think about that. Your boys telling you to take the deal because it's a nice place for cheap are missing the point. This isn't about saving money. It's about respect. She's basically saying, I make more so I'm in charge, and you should be grateful I'm letting you stay here. That's not a partnership. And then she flipped it on you. Said you're insecure about her making more money and that it's about your ego. Nah, that's manipulation. This has nothing to do with ego. You're asking to be treated like an equal in a relationship, and she's acting like that's unreasonable. If the roles were reversed and you were paying more, would you tell her she can't have her name on the lease? Probably not, because that would feel wrong. So why is it okay when she does it? She's showing you right now that money equals power in her mind. And whoever has more gets to call the shots. That's not love, bro. That's control. You're not wrong for wanting your name on the lease. You're not wrong for wanting to be treated like a partner.
You real life over here trying to leave me because I want to have sex with you?
You get out the car, what you mean?
What do you mean,
We
get
just went
out
on
the
a good
car?
ass date. We just went on a good ass date. Like,
okay.
Like, why the fuck would you even, come on, man. Like, you wasting my
Really?
time. I took you
Really?
on like 10 days.
Really?
You got 2 kids already. You
This
like you don't want to give me
this
love.
the dude I decided to be with.
You can get out.
No, what you mean I can get out?
You like you don't want to give
How
me
you gonna
love.
kick me out the car just because we went on a date? How did I waste your time?
How many
We're
days
together.
do I gotta take you on for me to be able to get some? You got 2
15.
kids already, but you trying to act like you don't want to give it up to me.
So you think I'm just easy like that?
Man, I'm saying I've been
Look,
putting in
I'm
work.
not even trying. Okay, and you're going to.
Man, listen, you can get out.
I can get out.
Yeah,
you
can get
real
out.
life
Get
gonna
out my
make
car.
me
Yes.
walk?
Because you ain't giving me nothing. Get out.
Man,
you
I'm
wasting
not
my
even.
time. Listen,
I'm wasting
I
your
understand.
time.
Yes, you got
Are
2
you
kids
serious?
left. You don't want to give me none, man. Stop
I
playing.
don't have to.
All right, you get out.
You really gonna make me walk home?
Bye. Get out.
At some point, you gotta stop pretending like physical intimacy isn't part of a relationship. If you're actually not interested in someone, don't go on dates with them. But she's out here stringing him along, enjoying the free dinners and dates. Yeah, I know he shouldn't expect to sleep with her. But is he supposed to keep spending money and time hoping maybe one day she'll decide he's done enough? Nah, that's not fair. She's wasting his time, and she knows it. What do y'all think? Is he right to be done with her, or should he have kept waiting? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
I'll tell you exactly why men stay in a marriage, even when they're not getting what they need. Over a decade of me working with individuals, couples, there are so many men that will stay in an unhappy marriage. And they will stay in an unhappy marriage simply because they just don't want to be divorced. They just don't want to be divorced. Men and women see this very, very differently. Yes, some of it has to do with money. That is an entirely different video and conversation. But men inherently lead with their ego. So a majority of men feel like divorce is a failure. It is something that is now on their track record. It is now behind their name, and they don't want that. Also, men inherently fall in love with the picture of a wife or a wife and children and a house and all of the things, the picture. But in that, men don't really think about what they need in return because they were never taught that they were important for the most part. They were never taught to speak about their emotions. So then you grow up and you have men in their 30s and 40s now who are in marriages who are not happy. They're truly, them and their wife are really not compatible. They are in a marriage where they are staying simply because they don't want to be divorced, even though they as men...
Men stay because the system is designed to destroy them if they leave. It's not just about ego. It's about losing your kids, losing your house, losing half of everything you worked for, and then paying for it all over again through alimony and child support. That's not ego, that's survival. And most men are leaving right now. Society tells men to suck it up, provide, and deal with it. So yeah, men stay in unhappy marriages because they've been conditioned to sacrifice their happiness for everyone else. And then she says women leave mentally years before they leave physically because they're emotional and feel deeply. Okay, but that also means women are checking out of marriages and not communicating it until it's too late. They're done in their heads, but still they're physically, and the man has no idea until divorce papers show up. Men stay because leaving means losing everything. Women leave because they feel like they're not getting what they need. Both are valid, but let's not act like men are just staying because of pride. The consequences of divorce for men are real, and they're brutal. What do y'all think? Is she right about why men stay, or is there more to it? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Alright, that's it for this episode. If you made it this far, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Drop a like, and let me know in the comments which clip hit the hardest. And if you've got a story you want featured, make sure you're subscribed and send it in. We only take stories from subscribers. I'll see you in the next one.